What?
Mega Harvest started too.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Oh. Wait, what's he playing?
Dragon Quest.
Oh, the tag team?
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'm missing it then. Yep, right there. I don't feel that good tonight, so I'll just pray some. Just do a Let's Pay now and pray for Berseria.
I won't improve by fighting weaklings.
Not even worth my time.
Not worth my time. I'll finish this quickly.
Not even worth my time. They were nothing. I'll finish this now.
I can't even call that a... I'll finish this quickly.
And it's open.
Let's meet up with the Von Eltia. Back to the docks.
I can't let you do that. This is my fortress!
Demon Blight again.
I call this an improvement.
There.
Die! One cushion! For 5! Double haze! Earth and Wind calling disorder! Wandering Dome! Not good! Double haze! For 5! No escape! Fertile Wind! No fury! Hurricane!
No mercy! Wounds that won't heal! Fire and deflect! Lethal ray!
The docks are swarming with demons. The Von Eltia will be overrun. Rats, we don't have long.
Eisen, can you signal for them to go through without stopping?
That'd keep them safe. But what about us?
We'll jump down onto it as it goes past. Is there another option? Eisen, give some kind of sign.
There's no need. The Von Eltia will sail through.
Without an order?
It was part of my plan. Welcome to the Ifried Way.
It's coming at full speed!
Let's get a move on then.
Will this really work?
Do you want the Reaper's reassurance?
Wait, what are you? Don't scare me like that.
I'm sorry. Yes! Nailed it! You're lucky Mommy lives around.
Let's go.
Nicely done!
You're not going to thank your savior for her crafty cannonballing?
Are you nuts? I told you to stay away from the cannons, not bang on them.
But it was fun! And everything worked out, right? I'm sorry.
If it's that important to you, keep it safe. You wouldn't want to lose it again.
Give it. I need to set a course. Fine. You read it for me then.
Yeah.
But listen, kid. Give me one false reading and you're shark bait.
Better work hard.
What's Laffy set?
It's a name. Your name.
My name? Luffy said.
It's a fine name.
Well, it's no Magilu.
We're through the channel. Give us a course, Laphicet.
Aye, aye, sir. We're headed straight for Logres.
Now this is refreshing. Sailing into port like normal people.
Well done, boy. The sharks are gonna go hungry tonight.
Yes, I'm glad.
This won't be a problem, docking a pirate ship here?
So, how were the northern seas, Eisen?
Helavis and Vortigern are in ruins. Trade with Northgand will likely be disrupted for quite some time.
Well, I like the sound of that. I'll have to act quickly.
Any word of the captain?
Aye. It's an old rumor. But they say Captain Ifrid was sent to Titania.
The island prison overseen by the exorcists, huh? We'll have to look into that.
I registered your vessel as one of our merchantmen, same as always. But even so, stay on guard. There's a grand ceremony being held in Logres. Lots of watchful eyes about.
I see. So they exchange information for mooring.
Information. For mooring?
Having the latest news gives merchants a chance to make favorable trades.
So it's worth protecting a pirate.
I bet Eisen and his crew have connections like this in nearly every port.
Not even the Abbey's iron decrees can withstand the force known as human greed.
I see.
Don't bother going to Titania. You won't find Ifrid there.
And how do you know that?
Because I escaped from there. And before I did, I heard something from the prisoners. They said Ifrid was the only prisoner to ever get out alive, and that he was taken by an old exorcist named Melchior.
Lord Melchior is an elder legate at the Abbey. He should always be present at the headquarters.
Don't call him Lord.
Von Ifrid's our captain. It's starting to look like his disappearance has connections with the highest levels of the Abbey.
Their headquarters should be in the capital, right?
Yes, at the Royal Villa in Logres. I've never been there, though.
And Velvet, your business is with a man in the capital, right?
Looks like we're all headed to the same place.
I won't apologize for involving you.
Usually I'm the one who says that. By the way, there's the little matter of your ship. My men brought her through the gate as well. We're going to use her as a scouting vessel.
Do what you want. We stole it in the first place.
A scouting vessel.
I've assigned Benwick to her. He'll give you the details.
Eisen told us to come see you. What's all this about a scouting ship?
We're going to explore the outer seas.
Oh, let me explain. Beyond the reaches of our kingdom lie vast, open oceans we call the outer seas.
And you're going to explore them? What for?
To make a map of the whole world, of course.
A map of the whole world.
That's right. Ifrid's pirates have many ambitions, one of which is the creation of a complete map describing the whole world. In fact, the Von Eltias already sailed all the way to the far continent for that very reason.
That's amazing.
You guys sure dream big.
I still don't get it.
Yeah, me neither. A map of a bunch of places nobody cares about? Big deal.
Well, regardless, if we're going to find anything in the vast waters, we'll need a lot of luck. We'd like to borrow some of yours.
And just how do you plan on doing that?
I want you to use your gut instincts to tell us where to look. In exchange, the Von Eltia will be at your service. And you can keep anything we find in our explorations. You'll be able to assign us new orders from any location. By using a kind of messenger bird, called a sylph jay.
Who knows? We might even come across some good treasure. Or maybe some rare food. Or brand new recipes.
That's a lot of treasure you could find.
Doesn't sound bad to me. It won't take much of our time, and besides, it could be interesting.
You're right. Okay, as long as I'm not responsible for how things turn out, I guess I can help.
All right, then I'll tell you what you need to know.
Scout ship setting sail. Take a look at this.
So now we just wait for news.
Who knows what we'll find? A sunken ship full of treasure, maybe?
Underwater ruins? Desert islands?
New shipping lanes, perhaps.
Some fish would be enough for me, especially if they sell well.
My thoughts exactly. Tuna or yellowtail or sturgeon.
The wind's kicking and the tide's flowing, and we're stuck here.
Then why not just set sail?
Not going to happen. The Abbey hasn't given us permission yet.
And we would need their permission, why?
The kingdom keeps a strict watch on harbors and sea routes. It's like they've erected walls and gates in the sea.
Aha! Midgand is spread across a number of islands. The sea is the only way to get from one place to another. If they can control the ships, they can control the flow of people, goods, and even information.
Exactly. They even created that fortress, Vortigern, to help them do just that.
It's restrictive, but it's also necessary. Demons are out at sea too, and exorcists are the only ones who can stand against them.
Even still, it rubs me the wrong way. A sea dog obeys nothing but the winds and the waves.
Crabs are amazing, right?
Oh, yeah! They're delicious, boiled or grilled. Even their innards are yummy. And 5 sets of legs, that's so many!
That's all true. But what really makes them amazing is their miraculous ability to regenerate. They can detach their own legs when a predator attacks, which lets them get away.
It's called autotomy.
And then, not long after they detach their leg, a new one grows from the stump.
Really? So you're saying we need to catch lots of crabs, then scare them so they detach their own legs?
That's exactly what I'm saying, bro. We can harvest as much as we like. No one's thought of this before. We're geniuses.
Huh. I never knew that. I thought only lizards could regrow a lost body part, and only their tails.
Lizards. Do you think Dial's tail can grow back?
If it does, we could make a killing by selling dial tails.
Would they be tasty?
No idea.
Ugh, no way.
Have you heard? Marcus and his pirates were taken out by the Royal Navy.
So, he even got Marcus's crew now.
Of the 4 pirate kings who terrorized Midgand, only Ifrid and his crew remain.
Aren't the seas still swarming with pirates?
Only small fry that rob small civilian ships on the sly. But the only pirates left that can pick a fight with the Royal Navy and win are Ifrid and his crew.
In other words, the only ship left that's truly free is the Von Eltia.
For a merchant, you really seem to like these pirates.
He may be crooked, but money's not all he's after. If profit was his only desire, he could have made more by selling us out.
But that'd be too boring, don't you think? The fun's in making a killing by breaking the rules.
You're a funny guy.
And that's why Ifrid goes through him whenever we need to dock here.
Well, I can't say I've ever met a human like him.
I've heard there's a prison island somewhere where they keep the worst of the worst, but it's a hard tale to swallow.
It's true.
And the rumors that hundreds of demons are imprisoned there?
Fact.
People say that no one has ever escaped from there alive.
That one's a lie. After all, we're here.
Wait, you don't mean...
Keep your mouth shut. Otherwise, you'll fare worse than anyone on that island.
Yes, sir. I didn't hear a thing.
Sir, scouts have reported seeing a powerful demon.
Thanks for the
Danger
like.
level has been classified as Code Red.
Understood. I'll notify the Abbey we have a Code Red demon in our midst. Send out an emergency alert to the neighboring areas.
Right!
With wild demons this close to the capital, the Abbey must have had its hands full.
Isaac, what did he mean by a Code Red demon?
It's like a most wanted list for demons. From the latest I've heard, there's around 10 such demons across the territories.
Oh, they sound pretty tough.
These shows, you really are
Would
stuffed
be
up.
putting it lightly. Suffice it to say, you wouldn't want to face one
Was
of
allergy strong today because of the weather?
Prepared.
Being
Let's
so
get
nice?
going.
Yeah.
While we're wasting time here, the
I'm
Abbey
still
is
recovering
digging
from
in.
the cleaning.
Yeah, chemicals to clean. Chemicals for cleaning really does can bug you. Can bug everyone.
You said you heard about Ifrit on the prison island, right?
I heard an exorcist legate named Melchior took him away. I don't know anything beyond that.
Neither do I. What about you, Magilu?
Word is he was taken away about a year ago. Caused quite a stir, if I remember right. Everything about him was kept a tight secret. No one even knew what cell he was in.
Ifrit is an ordinary human, right?
Yeah. He doesn't have the abilities of an exorcist, and he isn't a demon either.
Weird. I mean, if they were just trying to bust up his gang, why capture him but leave the crew free?
If not his gang, what business does the Abbey have with him then?
We've cast our nets wide and can't come up with any explanation. We'll free him, though. His place is on the sea with us.
And you're convinced he's still alive?
They wouldn't have any problems killing a pirate who caused them trouble.
If the Abbey took him alive and for questioning, it means he has something they really want.
But he isn't the type to change his ways or bend his knee on anyone's orders.
He holds his own tiller.
Precisely.
Anymore. It will be more separate. Oh, man.
Why did you come back to us?
I could tell you all missed me something awful.
We didn't. At all.
And what about your search for this traitor?
He slipped away yet again. I've no clue where he ran off to.
You're a witch. Can't you use a spell or something?
My spellcraft works kind of like a three-legged race. It simply requires my backstabbing, slippery accomplice.
Like a con artist needs an accomplice.
I am not a con artist.
I'm not going to help you find your traitor, you know.
How cold! Such an icy stare could freeze fire!
And you don't have anyone else?
Well, no.
Do you have a home to return to?
Nope.
Do you know a trade other than magic?
Nope.
What is it, Laphicet?
Magilu's story made my chest feel funny. And my nose is runny.
The witch has no friends, no home, and no purpose.
Wonder how hard it would be to
I
put
think
wheels
what
on
you're
this
feeling is
thing.
Pity.
Pity?
It's when you feel sorrow for someone
What
else.
do you think?
Oh.
I pity Magilu.
Like those small, like that's the desk wheels where you could just try not to hold up something like this.
Right.
Wonder how hard that would be to install something like that on them.
Oh, maybe it depends on the wheel.
Because this is way more comfortable than, well, not way more, but it's quite a bit more comfortable than
You're coming too.
Then my computer chair for long periods of time. The only lack about it is that it doesn't have any wheels or anything, so it's hard to have to push it back harder all the time.
I also buy a bag of tennis balls.
That way, make it sliding easier.
Yeah. And you don't have that screech either.
I don't know. I think that the legs are a little bit too thick for one of those.
No.
No?
What about the sizes systems here?
Not even worth my time. Here I come.
Huh.
They were nothing.
I wanted someone who's gonna complain about me playing Berseria again. Not even a full official playthrough, it's just I don't feel good tonight, so I decided to do a Let's Hang Out video. Where I just play around the game I was playing before streaming. Yeah, I guess some people get mad at me because I'm playing the same games over and over again. But
Not even worth my time.
my mindset is like, it's my channel, so I should have the right to play the same game as many times as I want on it.
Move it or die.
There's a lot of there's a few games I have to start over on. Like Persona 3 and Persona 1.
On to battle.
Recently I wasn't satisfied how I was doing it. I really should use all mechanics in the game and not just what makes it easier for me. Like in Persona 1 and Nocturne, it's like you have to negotiate, sacrifice items, health, or money or something like that. It's like, I don't want to do all that just to get demons, and I'm like, but I should because it make the game more fun and easier once I attain them. So it's like, oop. Yeah, you do get a point, Scott. Yeah. Speedrunners and people like that do tend to play the same game a lot. You're right.
Not even worth my time.
I'll finish this quick.
Not even worth my time.
On to battle. No escape. You're wide open. You're finished.
They were nothing. I'll end this quickly.
No escape. No fury. Double hit. You're wide open. Double hit.
I doubt it, but does the PlayStation 5 controller work on a PS4? Because that's the only controller they sell at Walmart here, it's PS5 controllers. And on Amazon, a official PS4 controller costs like $100 on Amazon. It's like, I want original PlayStation 4 controller again, but they cost so much online, and I can't find them in my local Walmart. Because these third-party controllers work for what they are, but the touchscreen and the joystick, the little, and the buttons sometimes tend to be a little, I don't know how to explain it, but a little difficult to use, per se. They get the job done, but they're very hard to use when it comes to button mashing. These third-party controllers are not designed to button mash to it, like constantly, or to wiggle the joystick back and forth constantly on quick time, stuff like that. They're not very good at using that.
Wow. Those walls. They're so huge.
That's Logris, the capital of the Empire. They keep demons out by enclosing the city within a great wall.
Humanity has achieved great things on the backs of slave Malakim.
Why the surprise, Laphicet? You've been here before, right?
I have. But back then, I was not who I am now.
I see. Tethered Malakim.
Oh, I forget that, but
freedom to observe their surroundings.
What?
We'll soon lose such freedom ourselves.
Huh?
One new
We've
one
reached
though.
the heart of the Empire and of the Abbey. Soldiers and exorcists are stationed all around. This is no place for a collection of villains like us.
I'm not looking.
Like when it comes to like electronics, I want brand new ones.
That's it.
When it comes to games, I don't mind used. I know GameStop and a lot of places tend to, like there's only like really just a couple dollars or so difference and stuff like that. I get that, but to me, $1 difference is a big improvement over the full price. You know what I mean? But with consoles, I kind of like them new. Unless it's a console I really don't care for, or at least care enough to buy one, but not enough to care about for a new one, like the Xbox Series. In general, I don't. I would not. I'll rather buy you for cheap. But did they deliver? Because they don't tend to deliver the old games anymore. It seems, I don't know if they still deliver it at all. Do they?
Let's see. Free shipping on orders. Free 5 plus live.
Oh, maybe it's just the old. It might be just the old stuff, like PS1 and below that. I tried searching. I tried buying those. There was no shipping option, only pickup option.
An inspection.
They won't inspect everyone. Just act natural.
Your face is all stiff.
I know.
Margalo and Rokuro got a good idea. Just walk behind them. They all should have done that. Just walk behind him and you would never see anyone.
You, in the black coat. Show me your documentation. Well? Your travel permit from the Abbey, where is it?
64 on the PlayStation.
Foolish girl, how many times have I told you? A magician's apprentice must wear a pleasant grin.
I was just wondering if a PlayStation 5 works on a PS4 because a PS4 controller will work on PS3, but it's not always the greatest because sometimes some games don't work with a PS4 controller, but you see me witness that. Like Star Ocean, The Last Hope, International for PS3, the joystick doesn't even fucking work. in that game. It was another game. What was it? Oh yeah, Fear 2
Sorry,
for PS3. The R2 and L2 buttons don't work, and you need those buttons to aim and shoot.
It's
So
fine. Doves flying around would be a nuisance.
what?
No, this will not do.
Will a PlayStation 5 controller work on a PS4?
Yeah, what did it say?
The simple answer is that the PS5 controller is not compatible with PS4.
I didn't think so.
Probably because of the different technologies.
Well, it's probably because of the resistance thing they added to it. I still, until I get a PlayStation 5 and use the controller, I don't know how I feel about the fact that the controller forces you to push harder on the button because the game wants you to. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm hoping the vibration can be shut off, but I don't know if it can.
Well, don't expect tricks like that every day. Coo coo.
Oh, so I might not be playing too much of the PlayStation 5 when it comes up, when I get it.
Right.
Because I can't handle the vibration in the controller.
Just
Hurts my hands too much.
If anything, it just shows the capital's defenses are pathetic.
More like it shows how much confidence they have in those defenses. How many soldiers are here, Laphicet?
The number of exorcists in the capital? At least 1,000. And 2 divisions of guards.
I'd expect no less from the capital. They're not careless. They're covered.
I mean, I could just look that information up myself. I do have the second controller, the second computer. Yeah, I could always just look this up about myself while cutscene's playing, but because the old computer is not connected to the stream, it's just showing me my own stream, so I can keep an eye on it more.
This recipe.
Right now, Prince Percival is the one ruling Midgand. He's the crown prince.
The crown prince? What happened to the king?
The king is in good health, but he's decided to withdraw from public life and leave the kingdom to Prince Percival. He declared that a new way of thinking was needed to save the world from this crisis.
This king sounds like quite the guy.
Prince Percival is incredible too. He's following in the footsteps of the king by working hand in hand with Lord Artorias in the Abbey. As long as we have Lord Artorias and Prince Percival, the future of Midgand is bright. Ask anyone.
Got it. So all of Midgand is on Artorias' side.
I'll probably end up playing Persona 5 World Mall.
The Abbey's job is getting harder and harder. We've all got to give them our full support.
Let's backtrack a bit. Just what sort of organization is this Abbey?
You're kidding me. How do you not even know that?
The Abbey is part of Midgand's Church of the Empyreans. Originally, it was an order of paladins and warrior priests devoted to exorcising evil.
Yeah. The Abbey's official name is the Exorcist Abbey of the Church of Midgand. Nowadays, its members are all called exorcists.
I'm impressed. You've done your research.
So basically, they're just one branch of the church, right? And for a side branch, they don't really strike me as humble.
Of course not. The High Priest entrusted all his power to the Abbey's leader, Lord Artorias. He's effectively retired.
So the Abbey's leader is at the top of the entire church.
That's not all. The prince also gave Lord Artorias authority over all military and government affairs during the crisis.
Lord Artorias commands Midgand now, and has formed a new theocracy to combat the demon blight.
And that is the origin of the Holy Midgand Empire. The Abbey is its foundation, and its ray of hope.
Wow, okay, got it. The Abbey's a big deal.
What's she mad about? No one here. Gonna buy shit. Yep. Yes, we can.
Mommy, when's the prince gonna talk? The exorcists are coming too, right?
I'm sure they will, dear. People are saying it's going to be a very important announcement about the Abbey.
I want to see the exorcists! We need to thank them for saving us from the demons!
You're right. We all have to show them our gratitude and help them however we can.
Yeah! I'll follow the rules, too. I won't be selfish.
They sure are popular.
Because these people don't know the truth.
You think that's so? That the exorcists are fighting the demons they themselves cannot. That's why the people support the exorcists.
To the speech.
Listen to those cheers. The royals sure have these folks in line.
Subjects, may I have your attention? It is I, Percival Asgard, Crown Prince of the Midgard Empire. His Majesty, my father, and I are pleased to celebrate with you on this auspicious day.
The ceremony started. It'll be impossible to slip in now.
After the opening 10 years ago, our kingdom faced an existential threat, both from demons and the terrible spread of demon blight. However, one man raised a miraculous sword and stood so that the body and soul of the land
Over there.
would not be
You can
lost.
climb up if you want, but attacking now would
And
be
the
suicide.
name of that man was Artorias Coldbrand! None here, I trust, are unfamiliar with Artorias' noble act. To bring us salvation from demons, he sacrificed everything.
But he's a murderer.
He called Lord Inominat, one of the 5 Imperiums, and blessed us with the strength of the Malakith.
But he's a murderer!
Velvet!
He serves as a shining beacon of reason in this world of turmoil. And reason is what binds us.
But you killed him. You took everything that I loved!
So raise your voices in praise to Artorias' devoted work, to the Savior who purifies evil and guides our flock. Let us call him our Shepherd! Shepherd Artorias! Shepherd Artorias! Shepherd Artorias!
Artorias!
Shepherd Artorias! Shepherd Artorias!
Even though the world was filled with suffering, I had to ask something tremendous of you all. I entrusted you to endure the pains of reason. I asked you to bind yourselves with shackles of your own will. For the only blade that can expel calamity is one forged from unshaking reason and the iron will to do what must be done. And now that very blade stands ready before all of us today. I offer my body and my life in service to the people of this great land. With the blessings of the Empyrean Innominat, I will guide you to a world without calamity. And this world's suffering will be nothing but a distant memory!
But you're the one who murdered.
Fool, they'll see us.
You're the one who killed Laphicet.
What?
The Shepherd Artorias. That's who you're after?
Oh, and here I was, hoping you'd just straight up pounce on him.
That would be certain death. No. I need a sword of reason and will. That's the only thing that can kill him.
Killing Lord Artorias.
Playing it safe? Boring! Regrettably, it is at this juncture we go our separate ways. I've got a bit of hunting to do.
No one's stopping you.
Goodbye.
Farewell! May your days be fruitful and your nights tormented!
If our enemy's calling himself a shepherd, he won't be going into hiding. Let's take this slowly.
The old man behind him. Melchior, I take it?
Yeah.
Let's gather information on these people. If we know what they're planning, we can find a weakness.
They're the most powerful men in the land. If we're going to look into them, we need a lead first.
Eisen, do you have any underworld contacts in the capital itself? Like your friend at the port?
I don't go inland much, I'm afraid. But Eifried has close ties to a shadow guild. A tavern in the city, run by an old man called Baskerville, serves as a front for them.
A shadow guild? Those sorts of things actually exist?
That settles it. Let's head to that tavern. They'll have food, I'm sure.
Why not?
Really, the number symbol
That's another
002 goes to a YouTube channel. That's some weird ass videos. Maybe I shouldn't put the number symbol there. It's because the number symbol is also the thing they use for those hashtags.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing the hashtag number leaks to it. Not leaks, but like goes to a YouTube channel. Just check that out. Maybe I should take that number symbol off.
The Exorcists sure were out in full force to see the Shepherd's inauguration, weren't they?
What about that guy you're after? Was he there?
What, and have to stand around looking all proper? Nah, that's not his style.
But I thought he was one of the top exorcists.
That wouldn't matter to him.
Huh. All right.
Actually, Velvet, speaking of the Shepherd, I noticed he wasn't using his right arm. Was he hurt or something?
Yeah. He was badly wounded a long time ago. He lost the use of his sword arm.
That's what I figured.
But don't get the wrong idea. He's still a master swordsman with his left arm.
I can tell that from the way he moves. His movements are steady and measured, and his chi is centered below his navel.
Huh? Why does that matter?
Some people say that all the body's spiritual energy gathers in a place about 2 finger widths below the navel.
Even
I don't know what part of the body is
peace,
considered called a navel anyways.
He's a formidable adversary.
What is a navel?
And I think I know why my target has placed himself.
I never heard of such a body part.
Because
or section of your body.
That down too. Spot on your stomach.
I don't get it.
That round spot on your lower stomach.
What that means is dick power is where the cheese stat is placed. If it's your lower stomach, then 2 finger widths down there is between your legs. So it's a pussy and dick power. That's where it's stored. That seems a bit interesting. Or is it really that low? Because to me that seems like a between the leg power where it's stored.
It's on the lower stomach section.
That's strange. It just means it's stored between your legs, the chi.
G?
No, navel. He said navel. But he said it's the body's chi, which is energy, is stored 2 finger widths below the navel.
Navel is the belly button.
Oh, he said the belly button, essentially. And Scar also said the finger widths, not the finger length. So, you mean like as big as your fingers? Is that what they mean? No, because he said not the length of them. I'm guessing he means the thickness of them?
Yeah, I think so. No, it's not that big.
Oh, he said yes. Okay. Thank you, Scott. Because I was confused on what they mean by navel and stuff like that. And you were explaining it, Jersey, but I still wasn't getting it. So it's like the bottom pits of your stomach, just above between the legs, but lower at the lower stomach, right? Is that what I'm gathering?
Mm.
I just never heard the term navel before.
I think it's because people like using the word belly button more.
Maybe that's more accurate. It's just, I never heard the word navel, so I was curious when this game I saw it. When I heard the game say that, I was like, what is navel? I don't remember hearing that body part. But yeah. I never went to the end. Oops.
Shepherd, savior of mankind who guides us through the darkness. What an appropriate title for Lord Artorias. I believe in him. As long as we have Shepherd Artorias, we'll make it through this era of disaster.
Shepherd Artorias?
How pompous can you get?
Artorias has already seized control of all religious and secular power in Midgand. But now that he's taken on this new title, he's no longer just an authority figure. He's become the very hope of the masses.
A dangerous opponent indeed.
After seeing that, will you still fight him?
Of course I will. He could be a god for all I care. I'll have my vengeance, no matter what.
Well, Taurus does become technically a god in the final battle with him, but that's spoilers for the end of the game. What a mechanic, we don't care what spoilers here. I'm not gonna force people to keep their mouth shut when they want to talk about something they really like about the game I haven't played or beaten. Like, sure, being spoiled by something might give you not the same impact about it, but it's like, I don't like censoring myself, so I don't care to keep people quiet just because they're talking about something spoilers about the game I'm playing. She's like the only character I've seen, NPC or not, that has purple hair.
It's a history book titled The Rise and Fall of Midgand. About 800 years ago, our continent was conquered by a military force from another continent.
Oh,
Records
jeez.
exist of the following 500 years. A period known as the Era of Darkness, or the Dark Period. Then 300 years ago, a great hero named Claudin Asgard reunited the kingdom, bringing an end to the Dark Period.
Claudin, huh? Where have I heard that name before?
Flashback.
All right, that's enough for today.
Thanks for teaching me, Arthur. Your techniques are so amazing. Where did you learn them?
They came from my own master, a man named Claudin. He developed them himself.
Wow, they're so graceful. I wish I could move like that.
I've taught you the forms, but for some reason your execution deviates from the ideal.
Well, my body just kinda moves on its own.
You're a handful, Velvet. But I will say you do resemble Claudin some. He was a strange person himself. He always wore this peculiar cape, for instance.
Cape, you say?
Deep down, Claudin was strong like fire, vivacious like water, steadfast like earth, and free like wind. I can't help but admire him to this day.
Wow, I'd love to meet him.
Sadly, that's impossible.
Is he dead?
Yes, he is. He died to protect me. That's why
No way. The events recounted in this book happened 300 years ago. It can't be the same Claudin.
Velvet, are you okay?
I'm fine. Don't mind me.
He was the
Claudin
Avatar.
was quite strong, wasn't he?
Does Avatar have the elements in this game as well?
Most well-loved and trusted
Earth, water, fire, and wind?
or so the book claims.
I never seen Avatar,
All of Midgard's rulers claim to be direct
but I know what it
descendants of King
is.
Claude in Asgard. Knowing that, there might be meaning behind them bestowing Artorias with the grandiose title of Shepherd. I could see it as an attempt to recreate the same glory enjoyed by the Hero King who ended the Dark Period.
If that's true, it's a childish ploy. The world's not so easily changed.
I wouldn't be so sure. What matters is that the title inspires hope in the people, who in turn give him their support. Then, as their shepherd, he can guide his flock in any direction he pleases.
If Artorias knowingly accepted that title, we can be sure he's fully committed to his cause.
Oh, he's certainly committed. I've seen just how far he's willing to go.
Murder, murder!
He may be the shepherd now, but no one knows who he was before the Advent, or what he did.
No, they don't.
But he showed up one day with a mallet in tow, routed the demons, and formed a band of skilled young exorcists.
That sounds pretty suspicious.
Right? But the kingdom readily acknowledged his abilities and his conviction, and threw its full support behind him.
Maybe he plans on usurping power for himself.
Oh, okay.
Not likely. He's
Like, I know a little bit of Avatar, but I never watched it.
And to shore up the royal family's position.
Lining his
Now you're talking about the
pockets with
Avatar, like the
papers.
cartoon, right?
Not the slightest chance.
I assume.
Rather, he's got all the other higher-ups worried he's
Not
working
the
himself to death.
movie.
Then what's he after?
Maybe there is no ulterior motive. Maybe he is our shepherd. Whatever the case, if he hadn't shown up when he did 3 years ago, maybe
Oh,
he'd
yeah,
be
oh, yeah.
smoking ruin.
Yeah, I know about the anime. I only seen a little bit of that movie, whatever movie that was, but I only know a little bit of the anime. Oh, yeah, Sanctuary. Go there now, can't I? Sanctuary! Sanctuary! Can't say that word right.
Lord Artorias' speech was so wonderful. I teared up halfway through.
I was so worried when the demons appeared. I'm so glad I put my faith in the Abbey.
The exorcists put their lives on the line to protect us. We've got to do what we can to help.
I want to marry the shepherd when I grow up.
Now that's popularity.
Ignorance is bliss.
Brave little girl, you're a little bit too young for him. Even as you grow up, he's quite... I don't know how old is Arthur in this game. He's obviously older than Velvet. I guess he was older than Silica. I assume, anyways.
Come, sinner, and repent your wicked deeds.
Repent? Are you talking to me?
Yes. When I look at your vestments around your chest, your hips, I can tell your sins are many and deep.
So, Velvet's very simple because she wears skimpy outfit?
Well, man
that sounds does that mean all the women out there that wears practically nothing or skimpy outfits are considered sinful because of it?
By confronting your sinful urges, you will be empowered to resist them.
Is that so? You're saying I just need to confess all the bad things I've done?
Yes, confess your darkest sins, my child, assured that none is beyond the forgiveness of the Empyreans.
Empyreans, hear my confession. When I was in prison, I instigated a riot and used it to break myself out.
Huh?
Then I set fire to some warehouses in town and stole a ship to make my getaway. Then I teamed up with some pirates to destroy a military fortress. I killed anyone who got in my way.
What?
What do you think, Father? Will the Empyreans forgive me?
I think you should turn yourself into the Abbey and let them help you repent.
That's convenient. I'm already planning on going to the Abbey. You see, I'm going to kill their boss, Artorias.
I need an exorcist over here! Quick! Somebody! Anybody!
That's about how I figured it'd go.
And probably nobody fucking cares. He's screaming that and no one's reacting to it. It's like, oh, the guy, whoa. Got access here. Like, nope. Watch Mojo put up, I didn't click on it, but YouTube recommended Watch Mojo's like 10 or 20, top 10 or 20 Mortal Kombat 2021 beast modes. Such a weird way to determine how. I know what beast mode is, but as like, it sounds like a weird thing to call it.
It's as I heard. It wasn't built using Moloch arts, but the latest architectural engineering techniques. Look at those arches, the mathematical logic, the structural ornamentation. This is an architectural marvel.
So, is that Empyrean in there?
I highly doubt it. Empyrean worship has become mostly symbolic over the years. This cathedral wasn't built as a place of worship. It's commemorative, to celebrate the continent's unification.
In other words, a show of power.
That explains why they spared no expense.
It's too early to be impressed. This is just the entrance, and it's unfinished. They're constructing a colossal temple inside here.
Do we see this place in Berseria?
Centuries? That's insane. How could they think that's a good idea?
Your guess is as
I'm
good
wondering.
as mine. I suppose that sometimes humans just have a need to push their limits.
Yeah, seriously.
I haven't beat
River
Berseria.
and a demon are shaking their heads at this overwrought.
You know, I enjoy what I played. I haven't beaten it yet.
Intrinsic worth 0.
I wonder what it'll look like when it's finished.
I've not beaten Berseria yet. I like what I played of it. I just never beaten it yet. I need to get back to Star Ocean 5 because it's like, and I gotta beat Star Ocean 1 and 2 at some point. The only Star Ocean games I've beaten are 3 and 4. I wish to get back to Star Ocean 5 and actually play Star Ocean 1 and 2. Maybe I'll do that on a stream or something. Maybe I'll do a Star Ocean series at some point. I'll start with Star Ocean 1. And emulate the Star Ocean 2 for PSP.
What'll it be?
Some food for the boy.
Mabo curry is our specialty. It takes a week to stew properly.
Mabo curry.
Some of that then. Say, do you know a man named Baskerville? I heard we might find him here.
That old man? A scoundrel and criminal who went against the rules of the Abbey. They executed him long ago.
Oh.
Velvet, this mabo curry is amazing.
You get along so well. Is he your brother?
No.
No, he wouldn't be, would he? After all, your brother was murdered before your eyes.
How do you know that?
The shadows watch those who flinch from the light.
So the guild is still active, even after Baskerville's arrest?
That's right. Just like how Ifreed's crew continues their piracy even without their captain.
So you're the contact?
What may I help you with?
I want to know what Artorias is planning.
Information such as that, it won't come cheap. I have here a list of jobs, not one remotely legal. Take care of all of them, and I'll tell you what you want to know.
Where are you going in order? Destroy the goods.
Take this with you as documentation. It's fake, but it's a good fake. It'll hold up to inspection.
It's registered to Mogulu's menagerie?
Oh? Was that not the name you gave to the guard at the gate?
I can see you're a group to be reckoned with.
Report back here once you're finished. However, be aware that should you fail...
Then this conversation never took place. Got it. I'll cause you no trouble.
I appreciate your understanding. You're welcome to stay the night, free of charge. Forget about work until the morning comes. Right. You're missing Captain Ifreed. The captain has done much toward our viability. I promise that I'll share anything I hear about him for no charge.
Thanks. All we know is there was a pendulum on the ground at the last place he was seen. And that Legate Melchior is connected to the captain's disappearance. How? We don't know.
Sounds like you've got problems of your own. Do you really have time to take on ours as well?
I could ask you why you've tied yourself up with Velvet.
Me? I've got a debt to repay. Without her, there's no way I'd have ever found my blade again.
A demon repaying a debt? Ridiculous.
As ridiculous as a pirate Moloch, you think? No matter how you look at it, there's nothing reasonable about our rogue existence. And in this brave new world governed by reason, a rogue can either rage and become a monster like me,
or band together with others. Like a ship full of pirates, perhaps.
Exactly. I admire Velvet's courage, squaring off against the whole world on her own. Few can accomplish that. It takes strength. Real strength. And I'm curious where it comes from.
So you're doing it for yourself after all?
Is that so wrong?
No. I'm the same. I need allies on my side, with the strength and courage to combat this so-called order imposed by the Abbey. But anyone who's willing to put up with the creed folly of Ifreed's pirates has to be an even bigger fool than we are. So I'm like you. I want to know how deep her foolishness goes.
Those are big-ass ice cubes.
She'd kill you if she heard that, you know.
It's a compliment. Fools that big aren't born every day.
Aha. And I imagine your dear Captain Eifried's much the same.
Aye. That man flies his full flag proudly.
The Shepherd Artorias, He's got the populace eating from the palm of his hand. I wonder... Just how deeply will the fangs of our would-be tragic heroines scar this broken world of ours? I've got a traitor to find, but in the meantime, this should be a good show.
A kind face for such a hard woman.
She knew about me in our cover. She's got ears everywhere.
And that's not all. She called the papers fake, but they're not.
So she's got spies working on the inside, too.
I heard that her predecessor, Baskerville, was a monument against authority. To think he was executed.
They've lost their leader, but remain unconquered. Not an organization to trifle with.
That's how they have to be to take on the Abbey. We'd better succeed on our missions, and not just to get the information we need.
Yeah. Besides, I'd like to get another of those drinks, too.
You're a man of taste. That place always has the best.
You'd better work hard, too, if you want more Mabo curry.
I will.
You found PS4 controllers for $60, huh?
Mm.
At GameStop.
Yep.
And they ship them?
Red crates in a warehouse.
Oh, the one I read
doesn't sound very nice.
Have
3
we
to
ever
4
been
day
nice?
shipping.
I suppose not.
This is a contract job, so let's keep costs
Well,
down. I'll call the Von Eltia.
I won't be going to a GameStop for a while to get
If
a,
you would.
a
What
car.
would we be destroying?
It'll probably be best to
That's
buy
hardly our
off their
concern.
website instead of going to them directly.
Alright, or you could edit one off PlayStation.
PlayStation account.
Yeah.
I mean PlayStation website.
Yeah. Another tag team.
What?
Another tag team.
Hey guys, doing another one?
Yeah, Pokemon Red.
Oh yeah, he's doing the Dragon Quest game with Kamajo, and he's doing the Pokemon Red, I believe, with Koda. I don't know his phone YouTube name, I can't remember, but the first 4 letters is Kodo,
But he has a
I
great
believe.
inner strength. He's excelled as a scholar and a leader since he was young. His only hobby is falconry, but sadly I hear he hasn't had the time for it lately.
You seem like a big supporter of his.
Well, he's got 2 younger brothers, but just between you and me, they're dolts. Worse, they hang with a bad crowd. If anything were to happen to Prince Percival, the future of Midgand would be bleak.
I see. So everyone's hopes are riding on him then.
Which means Midgand's vulnerable without him.
High Priest Gideon is an honest and righteous man. He's dedicated his life to his faith and to the church. Now, as the representative of the clergy, he's thrown his full support behind the Abbey.
So, he's a man of principle.
That's right. He even donated his personal savings to support orphanages and hospitals. So be at ease, for he offers up prayers for all equally, even for the more dubious among us, such as yourselves.
Right. I'm so grateful.
I can feel the tears of gratitude coming. Any moment now.
I bought 3 third-party controllers, 2 different types. I know better that the third-party controllers aren't as good as the original.
Outrageous! Why doesn't the Abbey crack down on the taverns? They are dens of evil that dispense only luxury, temptation, and escape. They must be stopped.
I'd rather they didn't. That place over there has the best drinks in town.
See, that's exactly what I mean. They tempt us into wickedness, ruining man and woman alike. The more you drink, the happier and more joyful you get. All the important things in life stop mattering.
Their mabo curry is delicious.
No. See? Even children are being tempted by their evils. Eating both mabo and curry together. It's heresy. There is a limit to the amount of luxury one can endure.
That just a Tails food item? Or is Marble an actual food?
If you want to deny yourself, go ahead and do it. But don't force your beliefs onto others. People eat to live. Some even live to eat. It's part of being human.
Velvet.
That's pretty convincing coming from you.
Leave me alone.
Hey, I want to eat and drink to my heart's content too, but doing so makes us no better than animals. In order for humanity to survive these harsh times, we need to overcome our instincts and act like rational beings.
Oh, this guy made Marble Curry in Fun the Tales of Berseria series. That's funny. I guess he's using what the ingredients are based off from in the description of them. I don't know what to do with that.
Praise be Shepherd Artorius. Thanks to him, people have started worshipping the Empyreans again. Now our salvation is at hand.
The Empyreans. They're the gods that created the world?
Yeah. The 4 Empyreans each rule one of the 4 elements: earth, water, fire, and wind. I read in a book that Empyrean worship is the oldest form of human religion.
The Midgand Church also worshipped the Empyreans. But because we've had peace and prosperity for so long, true belief in them has slowly faded.
So now that people are frightened of the demon blight, they're clinging to their once-forgotten gods. Wait a minute. Maybe Artorius is using religion to manipulate the people into following him.
Oh, great Empyreans! Please grant Shepherd Artorius the strength to save your humble servants.
If that's the case, he's done a damn fine job of it.
Wasn't going to leave the area game. I was going to use the teleportation ability in order to get to the entrance faster.
Greetings, Magilou's menagerie. You've come to exactly the right place.
You must be a Bloodwing. What do you want?
You already know about the Code Red demons, right?
The really strong demons the Abbey wants gone? Yeah.
Would you ever consider hunting them down for us? We'll reward you properly.
Reward? Why pay us when the Abbey would do it for free?
It's complicated. The Abbey is calculating in their deployments, especially where Code Red demons are concerned.
I get it. They'll only act if they determine the demon would cause more harm than the losses they'd incur in battling it. That does seem logical.
But sometimes people have lost a loved one to such a demon. Or sometimes they have a connection to the person the demon used to be. Wherever there's a Code Red demon, you can bet there are people willing to pay good money to have it killed.
And let me guess, that's where the Bloodwings come in.
Exactly. There are Bloodwings all throughout Midgand who have information on these Code Red demons. If you defeat a demon and report back to my comrades, they'll make sure you're well compensated.
All right, I understand. But I won't make any promises.
That's fine. No sense in drawing up a contract when the hunter probably won't survive anyway. If you get results, let us know. We'll hold up our end. That being said, I'd feel guilty if I didn't help out at least a little, so here, take this.
Those Bloodwings are definitely a rough crowd.
To be fair, things are never that straightforward when you're dealing with demons.
All that matters is that there's something in it for us if we hunt those Code Red demons. The only thing better than fighting formidable foes is getting paid for it.
Just remember that these Code Red demons are tough enough to make the Abbey shiver. We'd be wise not to underestimate them.
We should talk to those Bloodwings before considering any of the marks. They might have information that will help us prepare.
Yeah, and we better remember to upgrade our equipment.
Right.
I should save before down Eleanor.
Hey, Laphicet.
What is it,
And get it
Romeo?
and get an actual drink.
Curry.
Huh? Oh.
You're an interesting one. You like Mabo curry that much, huh?
It smells good. And it's creamy and kind of spicy. Eating it made me feel nice.
I'd say you love it then. Do all Malakim have such an appetite?
Each has their own tastes. Some eat a lot, some eat a little. Just like humans or demons.
What do you like, Aizen?
Drinks, I suppose.
What else?
Pretty much just drinks.
Don't you like anything else?
Is it a problem if I don't?
No. I'm just wondering.
For me, it's drinks and candied sweet potatoes.
That's where you boil strips of sweet potato in oil and then coat them in sugar, right?
I want to try that
Get
actually.
tired of them.
So you like to drink, but
We,
you've also got
we
a
get
sweet
sweet potato fries, right?
Is that so strange?
No.
Hey, what Rocco says, the sweet potato fries dipped in oil and sugar.
There's
Yeah.
nothing to be ashamed of.
I wouldn't mind trying that
It's
someday.
just a sign that
If I
you're
figure out how
alive,
to make it.
remember?
Right.
I'd love to try that. That doesn't sound too bad. I don't know how I would go about it, but I won't mind trying that. Sounds good.
Nectar is a powerful nutritional supplement, but it's also addictive, so only medical professionals are permitted to make it and prescribe its use. But lately, black market nectar is being moved around in huge quantities.
Are you selling?
Don't be ridiculous. I am an honest merchant. Then again, demand for it is probably huge. Besides being highly nutritional, it is also highly intoxicating. Look at the age we're living in. I don't blame people for wanting an escape.
You think so? I think a good
So
drink is
does
far
nectar make you high?
What's peculiar about the whole thing is the Abbey. They could put a stop to it easily if they wanted to. Anyway, no one knows
Or
who's
drunk?
making it or how it's getting around.
Probably high.
but Good citizens shouldn't touch the stuff. Got it?
I did defeat that bat. Let's do a save, get a drink, and I'll come back. I don't know, it feels a little chilly to me. But then again, I think I woke up to the cold. Wait a minute, why do I have a watermelon near my grape sunkiss? Isn't that yours?
How many did you buy?
I only took the 3 grapes that were left on the shelf.
I couldn't remember yesterday.
I mean, I will drink them most likely if I run out, but yeah, I only bought the grape ones.
Couldn't remember.
I figured since it was in the middle of the month, I figured I'd just get 3 this month, at the beginning of the month, and only drink yours when I run out.
Well, I've been used to you getting at least last month or so 4 watermelons.
Yeah, no, I only got the grape. I don't remember ever picking up a 4th one. I'm pretty sure I decided to get 3 because it was the beginning of the month, and next time we go shopping is quicker than going shopping on that day into the end of the month. I get 4 because it takes longer for the month to end the next time we go shopping. So the first time we go shopping, it's actually shorter.
Well, I couldn't remember because I was still tired when I put it away.
Well, I just had to make sure. I mean, I'll probably end up drinking your watermelon anyways if I run out of soda, but yeah. I also have 2 energy drinks I got to drink.
Well, I don't think you should run out by next Thursday.
No, I shouldn't. That's why I said that. Oh, thanks for coming. Have a good night.
Have you heard? The Abbey is building a new base. I hear it's a huge temple in the middle of some mountains near a site of ancient ruins. If they've got time to build a temple, they should use it to kill more demons instead.
You sure you want to talk like that here?
Ha! I'm different from all those losers who swoon over the shepherd's pretty words and ignore reality. No one's found a way to cure demon blight yet, and demons are still swarming everywhere. Sure, maybe things are not as bad as they could have been, but we still have no idea what's going to happen next. Think about it. Demons could be infiltrating the city as we speak, and we'd be none the wiser.
Yep, you're completely right. All right, the guards are gone. Let's move in.
Benwick and the crew did a fine job.
Red crates. These must be our targets. The seal of Midgand Cathedral?
Should we look inside?
There's no need. Burn them, Laphicet.
Okay.
We're done here. Let's go.
That storm cost too much time. I must report to Lord Artorias as soon as possible. It's you!
Oh hey, the crybaby.
Eleanor Hume, Exorcist Praetor. Fire! You won't get away this time!
You really want to fight, don't you?
That all you got?
See this? Finito! Charge like a child! Illusory veil!
No mercy! You thought I'd stop there? Annihilating?
Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try! Perfect mayhem! Killing flash! Behold the arts of my ancestors! Style! Aaron!
How could I be so weak?
Willing to fight without your Malachine?
No! You set the storehouse ablaze? The people have worked so hard to withstand this time of crisis. How can you destroy what they have so painstakingly built?
Because I'm not human.
You'll pay for this, you demon!
More Malachim up her sleeves.
I will protect you, Madam Eleanor! Come and face me now, demon! He's adorable. Am I?
Ooh, I found you at last!
That bad voice!
Bienfu, you traitor! You'll never leave my clutches again!
Mother! No!
What are you doing? Get out there and fight!
Hey, look! Is that smoke? It is! Fire!
The fire has spread enough. Let's get going.
You're coming with us.
Let me go! Witch nippers!
Madam Exorcist! What happened? Oh, you're badly hurt.
I can wait. Gather the people and put out that fire.
Yes, madam.
Tell me, do you know what was being kept in that warehouse?
Mostly nectar, I believe. Vast stores of the medicine, provided by High Priest Gideon, to be distributed to doctors across the land.
Medicine given by the church. Why would anybody destroy it?
Whew. Looks like we're in the clear.
Misfortune and anguish! I had that little turncoat right in front of me! Well, at least now I know where to find him!
That weird little Moloch was the one you were looking for?
The very same. The Moloch Bienfu!
A creature of unfathomable wickedness and beguiling cuteness who broke the heart of this wretched maiden!
Once I finally catch him, who knows what I'll be capable of?
Not sure I get it.
Me neither.
Good. Pray that you never do. Let's go back and report our success.
What's the deal with you and that exorcist Eleanor?
She had tears in her eyes when we first saw her at Northgand. Velvet poked fun at her, calling her the crybaby exorcist.
Why would an exorcist cry?
Sacrificing the individual for the good of the many is part of Artorias' philosophy. She seemed troubled by that. She's naive.
That she can still carry on shows just how strong she is. It looks like they don't hand out the rank of Praetor to just anyone.
Hmm?
Just stay sharp around her. That's all.
By the way, is that Bienfu character that Magilou was after really a Moloch?
He may look strange, but yes, he's still a Moloch.
That means Magilou is an exorcist. Why does she call herself a witch then?
If she got locked up in that prison, she must have been kicked out of the Abbey.
Or she could be a fraud.
Yeah. Even if she wasn't an exorcist, she could still perform some tricks with a Moloch like that.
I will protect you, Madame Eleanor. Face me now, demon.
Right? Was that laughter?
I'm sorry.
Why apologize? Bienfu is funny, right?
Right.
Then if you want to laugh, laugh.
If you think that's funny, you should give it a try for yourself. Say,
Hi, I'm Laphicet.
All right. Hi, I'm Laphicet.
Knock it off!
Huh?
what's the problem?
People are staring. Don't attract attention.
I'm sorry.
She's so uptight. Let's try it together later, Laphicet.
All right.
Well, we've learned one thing coming to the capital. The Abbey and Shepherd Artorias have expanded their power immensely.
They might as well be the Empire now. They have the undying support of the populace.
The Shepherd, savior of humanity.
I wonder what he meant by the blessings of the Empyrean Enominat.
That's what they call the gods they worship in church, right? The Empyreans? He promised a lot in that speech. But can he really command such a power?
I have no idea. Not even we Malachim know of them beyond the stories and legends. He called Enominat the Fifth Empyrean. There should only be four, one ruling each element.
Is he talking about a new Empyrean?
Have you heard anything, Laphicet?
Sorry. I don't know anything about this.
It doesn't matter. We should be careful about taking his words at face value. The man is no saint. He'll stop at nothing to achieve his aims. But there's no way he could have a god at his beck and call.
Don't underestimate the Abbey.
Trust me, I'm not. That's why I'm using the Shadow Guild to help us hunt them down, and to make sure that I kill him.
Trouble at the docks, was there? Well, so long as the job was done. Good luck. I look forward to hearing your report.
A scholar missing on the road to Gallus Lake.
Strange request.
If they know where he vanished, why don't they just look for him there?
Exactly. And what's so illegal about a missing persons case that you gotta go to the underworld?
I can think of a few possibilities, but our job isn't to ask questions.
I'm ending the stream here, so see you later, guys. Alright.